So you can start.
We'll go ahead and get started here. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Hare Krishna. So we are continuing to read the book Harinam Cintamani, translated by His Holiness Bhanu Swami Maharaj. So we are on chapter 5 right now. Worshipping the demigods as independent of Krishna. This is the second offense. We just finished seeing the blasphemy of devotees, and now we are going on to the second offense. Jai, worshipping the demigods as independent of Krishna. Jai Gadadhar Prana Janava Jivana Jaya Sita Nata Jaya Gaura Bhakta Gana. Haridas spoke with folded hands. Now hear about the second offense, O Lord of the universe. First, he clarified the position of Vishnu. Vishnu is the supreme principle, not subject to the duality of the material world. He is a form full of consciousness and knowledge, existing eternally beyond the modes of material nature, although being the absolute controller of the material world. Krishna in Goloka is the original and supreme Vishnu form, being ornamented with 64 transcendental qualities to enhance his beautiful activities by which he performs his activities. The Purusha avatars and other planetary avatars all possess the 64 qualities in order to carry out this function. Krishna expands as two types of conscious particles. The first is the ordinary jiva, who has 50 qualities to some degree. The second are the demigods, who have the same 50 qualities, but to a greater degree. In addition, Shiva possesses 5 more qualities. Vishnu has all these qualities, plus 5 more, which are not found in other living entities. In this way, we can see that Vishnu or Narayana with 60 qualities is the Lord, and Shiva and demigods are his servants. Greater than the ordinary jivas are the demigods and Shiva, and greater than Shiva is Vishnu, who is the Lord of the jivas and the Lord of the demigods. Therefore, whoever considers Vishnu on the same level as the demigods is very ignorant. Some people claim that the Brahman without qualities takes on qualities when it expands as Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. However, the conclusion of scripture is that Narayana is supreme and is the cause of Brahma and Shiva. Whoever rejects Vishnu as the supreme controller and takes to worship of demigods fall into the world of illusion. Other people claim that since Vishnu is all pervading throughout the universe and is present in the demigods as well, one can worship Vishnu by worshipping all the demigods. But this is not the ruling in the scriptures. Rather, this type of activity is forbidden. By worshipping Vishnu, all other worship is perfected. Just as by giving water to the root of a tree, the branches become satisfied, by worshipping Vishnu exclusively, all worship is covered. This is the Vedic conclusion. But unfortunately, the fool rejects this precept. Under the influence of Mayavadi philosophy, the living entities of Kali Yuga put Vishnu in the same level as the demigods. In truth, however, the demigods give only limited result, whereas worship of Vishnu yields all results. If the materialistic can understand this truth, they will take to Vishnu worship and achieve all results. Now, how should a householder in the Varnashrama system act? Generally, he should give up worrying about inferior obligations and simply worship Krishna. In other words, if all the samskaras from insemination to funeral rites, Krishna should be worshipped using appropriate mantras from the Vedas. One should worship the Vaishnavas and Vishnu directly and worship the forefathers by giving them prasada from Vishnu. To directly worship the demigods as the Mayavadis do will only shorten one's life. To think that the demigods are independent of Vishnu is an offense. Since the demigods take their existence from Vishnu, in them one cannot find full perfection. Even the controlling powers of Brahma, Ganesha, and Surya come from Krishna. They do not have independent power. Therefore, the Grahastha Vaishnava should recognize one Supreme Lord Vishnu and regard the demigods as his dependent energies. Thus, the Grahastha, through following the rules and customs prescribed in his caste, will give up all those rules which include demigod worship aimed at sense gratification and hold firmly to the path of bhakti, worshipping him alone in all cases where worship is prescribed. In this way, the Grahastha, with his mind devotion fixed on Krishna, on devotion to Krishna, will perform the samskaras of his caste, satisfy the ancestors by Vishnu Prasada offerings, and offer oblations to the demigod by recognizing them as the devotees of Krishna, and then take Prasada himself. He knows that by worshipping Krishna and the Vaishnavas, all results are attained. Thus, he always chants the holy name, being careful to avoid offenses such as the second aparadha. The question may arise why one should follow the varnashram. I think this is a separate topic now going on. I'll stop here actually. So basically, the second offense, we all read right in the morning that to consider the name of demigods independent or equal of Lord Vishnu. That is the second offense in the 10 offenses of chanting. So here clearly the review is given the position of Lord Vishnu, right? We see that Lord Vishnu possesses 60 qualities. The Jivas have 50 and Lord Shiva has 55 qualities. However, the important thing to understand is that everyone is coming from Krishna, right? Everybody is a part and parcel of Krishna. So as long as we understand that sambandha gyan, that relationship, and understand Krishna's position, then there is no confusion because we understand that all other demigods are deriving their energy, their ability to function, everything is coming from Krishna. So when we get an opportunity to serve Vishnu, Krishna directly, then why would we take up, lower thing? And even mostly whenever the demigod worship was done, it was all for own benefits, like material benefits or wanting to fulfill our own desires. That is usually when people go to demigod worship. So in here, as we are following this Vaishnava Sampradaya, as we are following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings, this is being clarified that we cannot do that. And we should really understand the clear relationship, the clear position of Lord Vishnu and not commit this offense. Because it is like really when you have a president in front of you, but you are really approaching a minister in front of the president. How does that look? It is the same philosophy like that. Like when you have Krishna right in front of you and you're serving the Lord directly, then why would we approach the demigods in between, like the messengers? So we don't do that. We go directly to Krishna. And then it is also said, even from birth, right from the first samskara up until the death, we focus on Lord Vishnu. All the oblations are going to Lord Vishnu. And even in Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Krishna says to Arjuna that those who are of small men of small intelligence, they are the one who worship demigods. So as we understand that, it is the focus should be to offer prayers directly to Lord Vishnu, Krishna, and then go from there. With that, I can continue on to chant.